Here at the Travelers Championship Media Day with Wyndham Clark. And Wyndham, I know this is a personal connection between you and this tournament. Just tell us a little bit about how you got your start here with the Travelers.
Yeah, I was coming right out of college, out of the University of Oregon. I had a nice college career, and Nathan Grube, who's the tournament director here, gave me a sponsor invite to the Travelers Championship, which was my first ever PGA Tour event. So this event's always been really close to my heart, and now I look back, I've played it 7 times, and I'm going now into my 7th season on tour, and it's always one of the highlights of the year for me coming to play Travelers, and hopefully one of these days I'll win the tournament.
Yeah, absolutely. Not bad last time you played, though. You were 5 strokes off the lead. Take us through that round and just playing the course and what we can expect from the tournament, coming up here in a few months.
Yeah, last year was a unique year because the course they had a lot of rain. It was really soft, and so, making bogeys was really penalizing because everyone was making so many birdies. And, last year I went into the round maybe, 15th or 18th place and kind of turned at 2 or 3 under, solid front 9, and then the back 9 I really caught fire at the end, and I think I birdied 4 or 5 of the last 6 holes to grab a top 10 finish, which, top 10s are huge, and for me at that time it kind of locked in my spot to make the President's Cup. Obviously points for the FedEx Cup playoffs, so it was really big for me this year to have a good finish there.
You won the U.S. Open in 2023. How did that change your life, or maybe how did it solidify that what you were doing and are doing is working out, winning a major like that?
Yeah, I mean, it's totally changed my life. It's winning a major is so big, and it's great for your career, and it's kind of brought me to where I am now. I feel like it's given me a lot of confidence that I can go out there and win, and that I am one of the best players in the world. And the great thing is the U.S. Open's my favorite event, and I get to play for the next 10 years. So that's really exciting as well.
Absolutely. Recently, you're coming off the President's Cup. We saw at the end there, the chip in that the internationals made, and they did the Steph Curry, and then when you guys were able to close it out, gave it right back to them a little bit. One, kind of fun, kind of cool to see a little John back and forth because it makes it a little bit exciting. But take us through those moments from when you were there watching all that go down and from your perspective.
Well, there's a little more backstory to it than just that. I played earlier in that morning against Siwoo and Tom, and they made every single putt on Keegan and I, and were dancing and celebrating all around the greens in front of us. So I got to see it firsthand, and obviously you don't like when you lose, and then it was being rubbed in our face, and then then I went and watched those guys in the afternoon, caught them on the maybe 11th or 12th hole, and it was an amazing match. Mm-hmm. And they hit amazing shots. And I just thought Siwoo's celebration was maybe a little premature on the 16th. He just did that to tie the match, and I think it kind of pissed everyone off a little bit and made us all a little, little early call. Mm-hmm. And so when we got to the 18th and Pat made that putt, I think we all just got so excited, and there's a handful of us that dished it back because he was dishing it to us. You got to be able to handle it coming back at you.
Absolutely. Every other sport's allowed to celebrate their wins, so golf no different there.
100%. I mean, I think it's good for the game. Obviously, maybe you wouldn't do it at the Travelers Championship, but I think in these fun team events, it's pretty cool to see guys sometimes get a little chippy and have some good trash talk out there.
And yeah, in terms of, Team USA, there was a lot said about, the team chemistry and things like that. But obviously with you guys and how you guys played in the President's Cup and things like that, does it go to show that, the team chemistry is good and that you're making a statement in that way?
Yeah, our chemistry is unbelievable in that locker room. I mean, people are going to say what they want and they don't think it's good just because Patrick Cantley didn't wear a hat last year, or some guys think maybe that we should get paid in those events. Doesn't mean that we're not all really good friends. We aren't really we're all really close. Mm-hmm. And so the chemistry, I think, is the best it's been in the locker room for Team USA, and I think it's only going to continue to get better.
All right, Wyndham Clark, thank you so much for taking some time with the Travelers Championship.
Thank you.